Without a good grasp of idioms and phrases, your performance in the exam will suffer. Idioms are phrases that have a meaning that's different from the real, literal meaning of the words. For example, kick the bucket means to die, not literally to kick a bucket. Costs an arm and a leg means something is very expensive. For example, I love that new designer handbag, but it costs an arm and a leg. Using idioms correctly can completely transform a conversation. For instance, if someone asks you how your weekend was, you could say it was a piece of cake to mean that it was easy and relaxing. Or if a friend is going through a tough time, you could say, I'm with you every step of the way. This means that you are showing your support. Next, we have the idiom break a leg, which means good luck. This one originated in the theater world, where it was believed that if a performer broke a leg, they would have a successful show and take a lot of bows, which would lead to a broken leg. Today, we use it to wish someone good luck before a performance or a challenging situation. For example, you're going to do great on your exam, break a leg. Our next idiom is call it a day, which means to stop what you're doing and go home for the day. This one originated in the 1800s when workers would call it a day and stop working when the day's work was done. Nowadays, we use it to say we're finished with something and we're going home. For example, I'm tired, let's call it a day and finish this project tomorrow. Now consider the idiom bend over backwards, which means to do everything possible to help someone or accommodate their needs. This one is thought to have originated from the idea of physically bending to help someone. And we still use this expression to describe going the extra mile. For example, I know you need this report by tomorrow, so I'll bend over backwards to get it to you on time. Our next idiom is bite off more than you can chew, which means to take on more responsibilities than you can handle. This one is thought to have originated from the idea of trying to eat too much food at once. And it's still used today to warn people against taking on too much. For example, I don't think you should accept that new project, you might be biting off more than you can chew. I want to highlight one idiom that I think is particularly interesting, painting the town red. This one originated in the 1800s, when the Marquis of Waterford and his friends went on a wild night out in the town of Melton Mowbray in England. They basically went crazy, painting the town's bars and bridges red. Today, we use it to describe going out and having a really wild and fun time. For example, I'm so excited for my birthday party tonight, we're going to paint the town red. Another one that I think is really interesting is beat around the bush. This one is thought to have originated from hunters beating around a bush to scare out birds, instead of just going for them directly. We still use it to describe avoiding talking directly about something, usually because it's uncomfortable or difficult. For example, can you just tell me now? Don't beat around the bush. Our last idiom is cut to the chase, which means to get to the point or the most important part of a conversation. This one originated in the film industry, where it referred to cutting to the exciting part of a movie, the chase scene. Nowadays, we use it to ask someone to get to the point and stop wasting time. For example, can you cut to the chase and tell me what you really want? Thanks for watching, and don't forget to comment below with your favorite idioms and phrases. If you like this video, be sure to subscribe for more tips and tricks.